I'll let you have the floor. It's Mother's Day. You're pitching for the Oakland A's, and you throw a friggin' perfect game. Take your time. Just let us in a little bit.
Well, that's one of those. I talked about how Mother's Day was never really a great day anyway, having lost my mom in high school. So for all you youngsters out there, just imagine, Mother's Day, Father's Day, those are cool days because you get to hang out with mom and dad, right? Get to do a lot of cool stuff. Well, I didn't have my mom. I did have my grandma, and she was in the stands with me that day. So I'm on the field, and things are going how they're going. Things go well. And as we start to get towards the end of the game, I'm kind of trying to look around for my grandma. I can't find her, right? Can't locate her. And kind of getting nervous, whatever. Go back out, handle business. Coming off the field, we celebrate. We're kind of losing our mind, and I'm looking for my grandma again. Can't find her. Well, I kind of lower my eye level from where she's sitting to where she's actually at. She's standing on top of the dugout, okay, in the Coliseum. Like, I don't know if you guys know, they don't have seats there. You're not allowed to sit there. They don't sell tickets there, right? And
she had climbed up. That is so great.
And the ushers let her, right? The ushers let her. We're like, yeah, absolutely, because they knew who she was, and they, so it was great because.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. I almost cut you off.
Well,
I
no,
was just saying
it's great because I see her and I watch her start making her way. Now she's getting help getting off of the dugout, and
yep.
I felt bad initially because my teammates and some coaches, are trying to embrace me and I had already shifted gears to like just find my grandma, find my grandma.
And it was pretty quick. She got there quick and gave you that awesome hug. But I noticed in between each inning, especially 6th, 7th, 8th inning, as you would finish the inning, you were looking in the stands. You were zoned in. Did you ever pick her up mid-game?
I would always, because I knew where her seat was, right? So every game, every inning, I come off and I can look at her and I can see her and then go right, get into the dugout. So and that's something I was very fortunate to have her showing up at my starts every 5 days. It's kind of like having children nowadays.
Yep.
Obviously, we know we're in a tough situation right now, but I wake up every day to 2 little girls who think the world is just an adventure each and every day. And it can kind of give you perspective, and being able to locate my grandmother every 5 days, considering the kind of road we had traveled to get to where we were, we are, we weren't really supposed to be there. Not together, not at that time. And here we were. So, every inning I get to check in with grandma, make sure she was doing all right. And she was there enjoying herself, especially on Thirsty Thursdays, Coach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Awesome, man. Well, thanks for peeling back the curtain. That's some kind of a special story. And folks, go watch the YouTube. MLB's got it on their page on the YouTube. It's like 7 minutes. It tracks every out. You went 3-1 on that last batter. Were you all right there?
You want to know a great story about that?
Yes.
You and anybody and everybody else that was watching knew the count was 3-1. I did not know the count was 3-1. Because if you go back to the 2-1 pitch, it's a fastball down and away. And in my mind, it's a pretty good pitch. So in my mind, that's a strike, right? So I am so locked in. Yeah. All right. Count is 2-2. So Landon wants to go change up, and I'm like, no, we're going fastball. It's 2-2. He's sitting soft, not going to happen. No chance. Because if it was 3-1, he would have gotten a changeup all day, twice on Sunday. You're getting a changeup.
Yep.
So in my mind, it's 2-2. In the game, it's 3-1. And I say, no, I'm going to try to locate a fastball like inner third maybe.
Yeah.
And if you go back and look, it was like you split the plate up into thirds. I was like right on that line, bordering right down the middle and just starting the inner third. I got away with it, but I think I got away with it, and I know I got away with it because he's looking for something else in a different spot, right? So
So good. So good,
being,
man.
Me being dumb enough worked out again.
That's so good. That's so good. We took a little break from our trivia because just me, selfishly, I wanted to go inside your brain there. My favorite pitch was one of your fastest pitches. The last pitch of the 8th inning might have been Upton fastball in, man. You just came in, 2-2, bang. That had to feel good. When you go hard.
It felt, oh, man, you nailed it. Like, that was, if I, like, replaying all of the pitches, all of the at-bats, because I've never watched the game. I haven't watched any of it. I don't know that I can do that. But I can replay in my head, right? And that was, you know, right around the 6th inning, I had started to tell myself, you know, I realized what's going on. Like, oh, okay, hey, don't blow this. Let's not baby this, right? So that I get to the 8th inning, and I finish that at bat, and I mean, it's B.J. Upton, right? Like this is no slouch at the dish.
No.
This is a guy. And I'm able to beat him with a fastball. I just beat him to a spot, working in and out, and I was one step ahead on that at bat. So I get the fastball in there, and that's when I can remember like telling myself like, yo, this is a wrap from here. Like that just happened is a wrap.
Bang. I am good. That's so good, man. You can just see all the fielders like, and there's some more trivia questions coming up about some of those fielders. So we won't give their names out, but you can just see them like looking in each catch, you know, twice as hard, looking everything in, making sure they squeeze it tight. You know, as a former player, you feel those nerves, man. I've been around no hitters and perfect games, and when I'm playing center field, it's the most pressure of all. So, man,
well, I played a teammate of mine, and I won't say the name just in case you have his name dialed up, but I played against him in college, and like I knew who he was in college. We knew each other in college, and the day after, we actually had a good laugh about like the level of nervousness and the level of anticipation that you're kind of alluding to. And it's funny to know that he, being the competitor that he has been his entire life, was feeling those emotions, right? Kind of like, hey, hit it to anybody but me, please.
Right.